Mike's Daily Podcast.
Hi, I'm Mike Matthews. Welcome to the show called Mike's Daily Podcast. It's a show where Mike Matthews talks about things that you're
Mike's Daily Podcast
that you are going to find so fascinating. It's Mike Matthews. How's it going? It's episode 2496. Owen. It's some guy's name. Owen. That's Gary Owens, who was a radio guy.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Those were some great lyrics, weren't they? They're the best I ever wrote down for the show.
Mike's
Hope you like the show.
Daily.
That's called Mike's Daily Podcast. What an amazing audience you are. Thank you. 2496. Yes, I've done a lot of shows. Lot of podcasts, but it's a great sunset tonight, according to my computer, is just telling me enjoy the great sunset. Thank you. I think I will. Oh yeah, the clouds are very nice. Oh yeah, for sure. Now, don't you know we're gonna have some great clouds, and there's some airlines that are going to not be able to land in SFO because of some kind of outage. What? Alaska Airlines network outage affects flights at San Francisco Airport. Oh, okay. The outage started about 6:40 in the morning. Residual delays expected throughout the morning. What caused this outage? NBC Bay Area did not tell me. But whatever. Cafe anyway, somewhere in Podcaster Valley, the last place on earth. That's where we are. You and I. And it has rained quite a bit.
And here's today's podcast picture.
And we just had a wonderful day. The podcast picture is going to be of some clouds or something recently. Oh, we had the lovely lady friend. See that picture at MikesDailyPodcast.com. Lovely lady friend was on the show last time. It was great to talk to her. If you would like to talk to me, please feel free to call me at 336-MM Daily. That's 3 + 3 = 6. MM is in Mike Matthews. Daily is in what this podcast tries to be. You may or may not know who that is. That's the late great Basil the Boxer. Yes. He would... It's like a little song he sings, isn't it? That little barking thing he does on the show. It's opera. It's Basil opera. So a church leader during the Queen's funeral dropped a note and the internet lost it. In true British spirit, people have still found humor in little things, and that's humor with a U. HUMOUR from Metro UK. Metro.co.uk. As the Dean of Westminster started his address, the representative put his glasses on while still holding onto a handful of papers at the same time. A small sheet slipped out from his grip and landed on the floor. Many people have joked that the note was a shopping list, some taking a stab at what groceries were written down. 2 pints of milk. Razzle? Is that what I don't know what that is. It must be a British thing. We were obsessed with the clip for the 5 minutes the piece of paper was sitting on the floor. Thankfully, the Queen and Prince Philip found humor in these little slip-ups. I found it fitting this happened at her funeral. Talking about the now gone Queen and Prince Philip would have enjoyed that, apparently, is what they're saying. Another said, imagine being the guy who dropped a piece of paper at the start of the Queen's funeral, and now it's laying on the floor behind her coffin directly in view of every camera, and you have to stare at it for the rest of the funeral. The sheet was picked off the floor at some point during the ceremony, but this action, sure to be another internet sensation, was not caught on camera. This was not the only unscripted moment, as it came after an uninvited guest was noticed crashing the funeral. And that would be... What was that? Oh, I cannot see in this photo the uninvited guest. It looks... What was it, like a bird? Huh. Well, I don't know. These things happen. Oh, wait, here it is. The Queen was joined by a small green spider. What? Who was filmed skewering over a note placed in some beautiful flowers. On top of her coffin, the spider disappeared into the bouquet. But of course, people on social media spotted it. And that's what people do all day on social media. That's pretty sad. So, there you go. And that's all I'm going to say about the Queen's funeral and the rest of it. I'm done. I heard not commercials, but I heard coverage of it all day. And it is interesting that in Canada, a majority of Canadians want a referendum on the monarchy ties. This Ipsos poll, conducted exclusively for globalnews.ca, the Global News Canadian website, was saying that nearly 60% of Canadians want a referendum held to determine whether the country stays tied to the British monarchy. It found support for a referendum as we go outside a cafe anyway, where we bring you Mike's Daily Podcast, somewhere in Podcastro Valley, the last place on earth.
Anyway.
On the future of the monarchy has gone up since last year from 53% in 2021 to 58% today. And they interviewed over 1,000 Canadians online. The results suggest that King Charles has a lot to prove with the Canadian public. While 82% of respondents said they approve of Queen Elizabeth's performance as a monarch, just 56% agree Charles will do a good job in her place. So who knows? Will that change in our lifetime? I don't know. Cafe, I don't know. But we're outside a cafe anyway, somewhere in Podcaster Valley. Look who's here. Hi, Mike. It's Benita the Rodeo Queen. How you doing? Well, I sure like that wonderful rain clouds up there. Yeah, that's beautiful, isn't it? Look who else is here.
Hey, Mike, this is Disgruntled Fiddle Player. Tell you what.
What?
Yeah, we need the rain.
That's what everybody says. Well, you don't even say hi to each other in the Bay Area. You just say, yeah, we need the rain. We need the rain. We'll put up with it. We need the rain. And look who else is here.
Hello, Mike. I make the delicious root beer.
All right, I'll drink it right now.
Drink it right now, I'll cut you.
Oh, yeah. That's some good root beer. What's in that root beer?
Rainwater.
Oh. You know what? It's time now for Let's Go Back with Matthews. We're going to go back in time to a simpler time and place and all that. And this is from, let's see, I found this today. I think, do we want to go back to, yesterday we went back to 2002. I think we can go back to 2003 and listen to this.
In a really bad outfit and
okay, 2003, so almost 20 years ago. This is when I was on Hey doing the Santa Fe Cafe show.
I'm out of here.
Oh, Shania Twain.
100.7 KHY's Matt Michaels. Who's this? Brooke? Yeah. Hi, Brooke. Say hi to one of the Hey Hotties.
Hi. How are you? Oh, I've had an awful day. How are you?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm having a pretty good day.
You know, we're going to go.
That's how big I was. I had Hey Hotties. We were called Hey. And you had so many callers. And for some reason, we had the Hey Hotties. Wow. I'm not proud of that.
Go to the front door of the K Santa Fe Cafe, Brooke, and see our bouncer.
Hi, Brooke, you think you've had a bad day. Today, this gorilla tried to get in here, and I had to throw him out.
No way.
Well, I found out that this gorilla was actually Matt Michaels in a really bad outfit. And so he got mad at me, and he fired me, and this really happened. Why are you looking at me like that?
How often do you get brain flatulence there, Brooke?
Oh, at least twice a day.
Really? It's
Yeah, all the time.
a frequent happening?
Yes.
Well, you know, don't feel bad about that, Brooke, because I had a little just now, and here's Alan Jackson, Little Bitty on K. Have a little love on.
Brooke later became the mayor of Nashville, Tennessee. True story that I made up. So that's not a true story. No. Okay, well, there you go. Once upon a time, you got a lot of calls in the world of radio. A lot of people called in. They wanted to be part of the action and all the craziness, and they were bored. So they'd call me up. All right, let's see. Now it's time for the segment called Mike Matthews' New Tune Feud. And I'm going to play a song that was emailed to me. Somebody emailed me a song. It happens often. To MikesDailyPodcast at gmail.com. And I'm actually going to scroll down a lot because for some reason I got all these emails for one artist. They just kept sending me stuff over and over again. So I'm going to go with this one called Jonas Kolstrup. Jonas Kolstrup. And he has a song called Rain from a Blue Sky. Let's listen to a little bit of that. That was beautiful. Okay. And this is another one. Kolstrup is up against this. This is, let's see, Seki? Is that the name? Hi, Mike. I think we've all been guilty at times of pretending to be cooler than we actually are. The inspiration for my new song, Play It Cool, came from an awkward encounter with an attractive girl sitting on a park bench in Bangkok. I decided to try to talk to her. However, it turned out that she couldn't speak Thai at all. I'd assumed she was Thai like me. Oh, I'm doing a podcast. If not Thai, but Taiwan, Thailand, but no, Taiwan, that is where that Shang Wang is from. He's a very funny comedian. Watch him on Netflix. He's very good, and he doesn't use any profanity. So I was very impressed by that. I'm outside a cafe anyway, somewhere in Podcaster Valley, the last place on earth. Just wanted to say that again. Okay. After stumbling through some really painful exchanges in English, I awkwardly said sorry to her and started walking away, completely embarrassed. My whole face turned red. Writing this song brought me that feeling of secondhand embarrassment. It's a track that shows the progression of my lyric writing along with more confident singing than my past releases. Thank you, Seki, Seki. Okay, let's see. Play It Cool. We'll play it off of Bandcamp. What? Oh, wow. No way. So I can't play it because it wants me to... Let's go with YouTube. It wanted me to sign into some weird thing. Here we go. Play it.
Every eye just makes me jealous. Your every curve just makes me lose it.
All right. So which one did you like better? Did you like Seki? Or did you like, who was the other one? And I clicked that off. Shoot. The other person. Because you probably remember. 336 Daily 3 plus 3. Oh, John Colstrip. Thank you. John Colstrip or Seki. 336 Daily 3 plus 3 equals 6. As in Mike Matthews. Daily as in what this podcast has been for a couple of days. I might have to take a break. I think so. I think I need to take a break. I think work is going to force me to take a break because it's going to get pretty busy this week. So, yes.
Call now. 336 Daily.
Or if you would like to email me, there's more info on that. And here is A-Frame.
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at MikesDailyPodcast.com. Email Mike now at MikesDailyPodcast@gmail.com. See you tomorrow. Bye.